All right, what's up everybody? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a new microphone that came out. It's by a pretty small company, but I have a feeling that after you watch this video, you're going to be interested in the mic and perhaps want to get one yourself. So I figured what I would do with this video is show you guys just an example of what it sounds like, both in an untreated environment like where I'm currently at right now, and then in a minute we'll go towards my closet where I have it treated, and then I'll give you guys a little demo of it. You can see how it sounds. So I figured what would be cool is to show you guys just what exactly you get with the mic when you buy it, talk a little bit about pricing and just like why this thing is for what you end up paying, probably the best deal that you can get right now for a microphone. So stay tuned guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first things first, the microphone itself costs $200, or if you were a part of the mailing list, you got the discount code, which then ended up dropping it to, I believe it was like $169 or something like that. I know after I ended up paying for mine and shipping and taxes and everything, I ended up only having to pay somewhere around maybe $180. So that's pretty nice. I was expecting to spend a little bit more, but ended up dropping it because I was a part of the mailing list with the other, I think it was like 500 people got the code or whatever. So I was able to get the code and get it a little bit cheaper than what I was expecting to pay. So that's always nice. The reason why that's so important to know the cost for it is how much you're going to get with it, and just the value in general, how great is the microphone, and then the products they give you alongside with it. So I figure I would show you guys real fast the products that you get along with the mic while you hear just how great this sounds. So I'll go ahead and show you guys just what they sent with the microphone. So the first thing that they give you with the microphone is a case. So just a normal plastic, almost like Pelican case style case. And it's pretty nice that they do that, because most of the time with these companies that give you these, $300-400+ microphones, they don't give you anything like this. They just ship it to you in a cardboard box. So the fact that this company goes above and beyond when you're spending $160 and gives you like a Pelican case to throw your stuff into when you're trying to store it, it's pretty amazing. A lot of companies don't do stuff like that, so it's pretty awesome that these guys are doing it. Along with the case, there's a few things that they toss in there with it, including the like shock mount that the microphone is in right now, and then just a little like pop filter foam piece that goes over the top of it. I wouldn't recommend you use that. Just invest a little bit of money that you got into a just regular pop filter. But this is what it looks like, the inside of the case, and they give you all this like paperwork with it. Oh yeah, and a pouch too, I forgot. They give you a little pouch to store it too if you didn't want to use your case. But they give you all like the documents and stuff and quality control paperwork and everything with the microphone. So that's pretty awesome that they go through and do like strenuous testing on the microphone before they end up shipping it to the public. So again, guys, these are a lot of things that these companies, these larger companies, are like lacking on. So the fact that this smaller company is doing things like this is actually quite amazing for what you're paying in the end. So if you weren't a part of the mailing list, regardless, you get it for $200, which is the cheapest that you're going to find a mic of this caliber. It sounds better than microphones that cost $1,000. So keep in mind, guys, $200. It's very, very cheap for it. So let's go ahead and move on. That's just packaging. That's what you end up getting. I think I got a good idea of what it sounds like in the room. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking it to the closet where I have it treated, and then you guys can get an idea of how it sounds inside the closet. Also keep in mind, when I'm doing these tests, I'm not going to be adding any like effects to it, no compressors, EQs or anything. I'm just going to be taking the dry signal that I get out of this into my interface. That's all I'm taking. So no effects or processing is being added on in post, so keep that in mind. The one thing I might end up doing in post is just boosting the signal, so I might just turn the gain up a little bit. Other than that, nothing else. So anyways, guys, so I think I gave you a good idea of what it sounds like in an untreated environment. It sounds pretty good in my opinion, but I'm going to also bring it into the closet now, and you guys can get an idea of how that sounds. So let's go ahead and take it over to the closet. All right, and then here is a test using the makeshift vocal booth that I have going on right now. It's basically just a tiny little closet with some foam inside of it and some sweatshirts and different things in the way to help muffle out the sound and somewhat soundproof this small little space. So it gets the job done. It's definitely not as good as my last setup when I was living back at my parents', but since I'm out on my own in my new place, I had to kind of, work with what I got. And there's still some things I want to do to this little booth. Mostly I want to make it way more roomier so that I can get in here and maybe even fit my camera in here. But as of right now, it's way too tiny. Not a whole lot that I can do about it. So yeah, guys, it is what it is. So you're pretty much, you're hearing right now what it sounds like. And in my opinion, for $200, there's nothing out there that you're going to be able to buy that's going to compete with this. You're going to have to spend more money in order to get a sound that's even remotely close. So, I am a huge fan of this company. Like I said, it's a very small company. And their goal is to just create microphones that are easily could be sold for over $1,000, but they're selling it for a budget price. Originally, this mic, when the first model of it came out, it was $140, I believe. And I can't, from what I remember, this guy I was watching, I can't remember who it was. Maybe I'll remember in a little bit. Anyway, he was reviewing the microphone, and this was like the Model 1 version. And I heard it. I was like, okay, I got to see what this is about. So I go to click on the buy it now link or whatever in his description. Microphone sold out. But on their newsletter, because it said sign up for their newsletter so that they'll remind you when they end up getting them in stock. I remember when I signed up for the newsletter, they put out a newsletter saying that they were going to come out with a new and improved version. So right then and there, I was hooked because the original sounded amazing. So I waited for this one. It took probably 3 or 4 months for it to eventually release. The day it came out, it sold out. So I was freaking out. I didn't know whether or not I was going to get it. And then they let out another newsletter that they were going to be releasing more. And then sure enough, they re-released them and I got my hands on it. I think it took maybe 2.5 weeks before I ended up getting mine. And now I finally have it in my possession and I love it. It's amazing. It definitely beats every mic I've owned prior to this one. And I've owned a ton of microphones, anything from, let's see, I've had a Blue Spark, Blue Bluebird. I've had a, what else did I have? A Shure SM7B, MXL 4000, NT2A, NT1. I mean, I've had so many different microphones, and some of them have been good. But this one easily just destroys every single microphone I've had. The sound that I'm getting out of it straight out of microphone is just unbeatable. And again, guys, I can't stress this enough. The value, how much you're paying for it. The fact that if you use that little discount code, you can get it for $180, everything shipped, and you'll have it, I believe, before Christmas is what I've been told. It's unreal, guys. It really is. It's amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here, show you guys what you can get for $180. You don't got to drop a ton of money nowadays with these new companies coming out. They're really creating some amazing gear that you can get for a budget price. That's not just microphones. That's other tech gear that you can get for very cheap. That is just absolutely amazing. So key thing, guys, remember, it's not about the price tag. That's the main thing I've been learning over the last few months. I love this company. They're coming out with another microphone. It's the K47 Vintage, I believe. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to 100% pick that up, so expect hopefully within the next couple months when they release that microphone, there will be a comparison between the two. I know they're not supposed to sound the same or anything, but I still want to compare them. I thought it'd be fun. I still have my NT2A, so I can always do a comparison between the NT2A and this one, although it doesn't really matter because obviously they're going to sound different. They're not meant to sound the same at all, so I thought it'd still be fun. I mean, there's a couple things I want to do for this channel. I know I've been away for some time. Just a lot has been going on. Like I said, I got into my own place, so I've been busy working, doing my thing, and just life, just doing my thing. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. This is just a quick little test for you guys. If you do end up deciding that you want to pick one up for yourself, which I highly recommend if you are on that little, what's it called? You're on the verge of getting one. I would say just do it because I'm telling you, you will probably not need to buy a microphone again. You will be happy with this one 100%. So anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off now. I think that's about it. I think I pretty much covered all the bases here. And yeah, if you guys want to see anything in particular, go ahead and leave that in the description box and I will go ahead and get to it and hopefully I can make a video on it. So yeah, guys, anyways, it's been cool catching up with you guys, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. So, yeah, take care, everybody. Peace out.